Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I want to share some watercolor tips and techniques to create basic washes using wet on dry and wet on wet techniques. We will then turn our experiments into beautiful landscapes by adding in some tree silhouettes. I hope you find this tutorial useful. Firstly, I'll begin by telling you about the supplies. I have used Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors, synthetic round brushes from Bohemia and Winsor & Newton, Canson XL cold pressed 300 GSM watercolor paper, masking tape and kitchen towel for this tutorial. The link for all the materials I have used can be found in the description below. Now let's get straight into the painting. As you guys can see, I have taped down my watercolor sheet using masking tape and split it into 3 parts. We'll be trying various techniques here. The first one is a flat wash, which I'm painting wet on dry using ultramarine blue color, which I have diluted. Next, we'll be painting a graded wash. So I'm using the same mix. So as you can see, I'm using ultramarine blue color and just going from top to down. But after I reach halfway down the paper, I start diluting my paint using water. So this will give me a graded wash effect. I'm now diluting some cerulean blue paint and I'm getting ready for the third wash, which is going to be a wet on wet. I just wanted to show you how the wet on wet differs from the wet on dry wash. And I personally like wet on wet wash the most because you get really uniform effects even if your watercolor sheet is student grade, which is the case right now. So I'm just dropping in some cerulean blue halfway down the paper and I'm just letting the colors merge into each other. So as I'm not very happy with the first 2 washes and I can see some edges and it's not very uniform, I decided to glaze it with a color. Now this is the glazing technique that I'll be using here. I wet the surface and I'm now going over my sheet using permanent rose color. So it tends to change the base layer and it just basically adds a glazing on the bottom layer. I'm going to do the same for the graded wash as well, but again I'm going to dilute my paint as I go downwards. So for the third wash I decided to experiment a bit. I just wanted to show you that you can just drop in some paint on wet paper and create some beautiful effects. Now I'm just intensifying the color with an additional layer. So I'm adding in some purple color, this time wet on dry. So the whole purpose of this exercise is to just experiment and try different techniques as to what works best. I'm adding in some purple color on the third landscape as well. So you can see how it's creating a beautiful effect. Now the sheet is all dry and I decided to turn it into some beautiful kind of landscape paintings by adding in some tree silhouettes. So for the first one, I'm just adding a silhouette of a palm tree. I'm using ivory black color and I'm using a thin brush to define the palm leaves. So for the next one, I decided to paint a pine tree silhouette. So for the third landscape, I decided to paint sort of an abstract tree with kind of branches going here and there. So as the third wash is sort of an abstract, I decided to paint a willow tree with flowing branches. I'm adding a few leaves here and there. So I'm now using white gouache to add in moons to the first two washes. So I would recommend using a stencil or a round object to trace your outline, or you may not get a perfect circle. I'm also adding in a few stars here and there, just white dots. Painting is now complete, and I personally like the third painting the most because of its abstract nature and the uniform background. Do let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you liked watching this video, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get notified about future videos. I love to hear your comments, so please leave a line in the comment section below and tell me how you found this tutorial. I will see you in another tutorial very soon. Bye for now.